What's going on, everyone? I'm Shadell. Welcome back to Rap Talk. And today I'm going to talk about what the future of rap and just music in general could be or it could not be. We'll end up seeing what happens. Who knows? Within like the next probably 3 years is what I see happening. But essentially, Universal, Warner Music Group, pretty much all the major labels are banding together, reaching out to Apple, Spotify, saying, hey, stop these platforms from being able to use artist music to then use with the AI to continue training it and all that stuff. Now, if you haven't seen, you can pretty much go on YouTube and type in Kanye West AI, Drake AI, Taylor Swift AI, literally any popular artist, put in whatever, and they'll cover some type of song that's been out there. Now, what I've noticed is pretty much the songs that have come out, the AI versions of songs where you have like Drake or Kanye on, they sound trash. You could tell it's AI and it's like some fake like voiceover type thing happening, a few months ago. But the ones that were just uploaded like a week ago, a couple days ago, those are spot on. You would not be able to tell. So I say this all to say, this next part that I'm going to talk about is why labels are afraid of where this whole AI stuff is going to be taking over. So right now, this is blowing up on TikTok, and I'm going to link it down below. I'll put it in here if YouTube likes it. If YouTube doesn't like it, check the link down below. But essentially, you have this guy that like did a couple bars that were Drake-like, did his whole reference, and then went and did an AI voiceover of Drake. So replaced his lyrics, the artist's lyrics, like the guy that did the song on TikTok, and then put Drake over it. And man, you would not know the difference. It sounds like a Drake song. And then I'm not sure about the Weeknd part, if that came from Weeknd himself, or if that came from the guy, penning some bars for Weeknd and putting it in the AI voiceover. But this is what I feel like labels are afraid of. People being able to sit here and write up bars for themselves, use an AI tool to be like, hey, do Jay-Z. If you haven't seen that, that was like a few weeks ago. Even MKBHD talked about that one where you can't tell that it's not Jay-Z. Like, it sounds literally like him. So this is why I feel like labels are trying to get ahead of this and stop it. I don't see it happening, but what we're going to have is an underground, think of LimeWire days where you used to get used to try to find music from artists. I remember going back on LimeWire and being like, I'm trying to find, this new song from 50 or something like that. And it's on LimeWire. And being able to download it, and then it's like some fake song from someone else. So imagine there being like some underground library of just AI voiceover songs of people that wrote bars for, Drake or Kanye or 50 or Lil Wayne, whoever, pretty much, and then did the AI voiceover. And you're like, wow, this sounds fire. And it literally being a part of your discography in your playlist, being a part of just your music catalog. It sounds wild that you can have someone just write bars up, record themselves, and it just be used in, sounding like Drake or sounding like Kanye. So this is what I feel like labels are ultimately afraid of. Because once you have people sitting here putting together songs of sounding like Kanye, Drake, whoever, how do you, one, monetize that? Two, that's not really legal because we're taking an artist's likeness and putting it over a song that they did not authorize. So it is illegal. So it's going to be very interesting how these next couple years, how AI changes things up, or if they're able to somehow snuff it out and make it not a thing. But right now, as far as I can tell, this AI stuff is going to be real interesting. Just knowing that you can write a song, and here's the wild part, that'll get real bad, is you can write a song that an artist has never wrote or anything, and say some wild stuff and cause an issue. And they'd be like, oh, unreleased song, here we go. And it's not. It's like some fake song that some guy made in his basement and is putting out here, and now it's causing some massive issues. So that's ultimately where the bad part of this whole AI voiceover thing can land. But man, I just had to talk about this because it's wild. Like I said, check out the TikTok clip down below if I wasn't able to put it in this YouTube video. It blows my mind. It sounds literally like Drake and the Weeknd, assuming the Weeknd part is also an AI voiceover. And literally this guy's like, he put it up on YouTube, he put it up on Spotify, whatever. And I was like, I'm going to add this to my Spotify playlist because this song kind of goes. So that's just my thoughts with this whole AI voiceover. I would like to see where things continue on with it. I would love to know everyone else's thoughts. How are you feeling about this AI voiceover? Are you for it? Or are you not for it? Are you like, this is kind of getting kind of whack? It's a different type of like thing that like I don't know where I personally land on it yet because it's so fresh and new. But right now, being able to be creative and create, content or create a song under an artist that you like's voice is kind of interesting and cool. But I can totally see why, especially let's say if this was used, 10, 20 years ago where rappers were really beefing, where that would have been wild to sit here and drop like a Ja Rule diss to 50, but it didn't come from Ja Rule. It came from some guy doing an AI voiceover, and then, taking shots at Eminem and further taking shots at his daughter Haley again. I don't know, that's something wild like that. Or if you have some crazy thing where Drake is further calling out Kanye in some diss record. Like, imagine that. And Drake never recorded this. It came from someone creating it and just going in on Drake. Going in on Kanye, going in on Pusha T. Like, imagine that. Like, that's the wild side of this that I don't know if I necessarily like. And I'm probably giving some AI creator an idea here. But, those are my thoughts with this, seeing how wild and how crazy this new technology is. Like I said, I'd love to know everyone else's thoughts down below. You know what it is. Just don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.